Alrighty, people, what is going on, everyone? I am your boy HTW, listening to the HTWs of the podcast. I just got off work, and it's like 5 o'clock. Normally don't do these driving around during the day, but I really wanted to do this, and I don't want to do it at home because, again, people are sleeping. But I could do this during the day, but I don't know. I just like driving around and talking because, it just feels right. Hopefully don't get pulled over because I have headphones in. If you get in my fucking lane, I will kill you. Thank God. Don't have to kill you today. But we are here. I want to talk about post-Summerslam stuff that happened. All this crazy shit. We had a crazy week, right? We did predictions. I did my reviews. I kind of briefly went over NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in my SummerSlam review. I recorded a full review, but not much. I just didn't really like the review. I was really tired, to be honest. I deleted it. I just didn't want to. I don't want to give you guys bad content. That's all. But post SummerSlam shit that happened. We just happened. This is Thursday. I'm recording this after work, 5 o'clock during the day. Don't know why I have to keep on mentioning that. But we just watched the post SummerSlam Raw and SmackDown. First off, new sets, which are fucking awesome, both of them. The SummerSlam set was cool. I guess that's Raw's new set, which if so, fucking awesome, because it was the same one on Raw. It might be a little bit different, but I don't think so. It looked pretty much the same. And I guess I don't know if they're gonna use these for pay-per-views as well. I assume they probably will, because that's what they do. But even though they're pay-per-view quality sets, they are so good. The SmackDown one I like a little bit more, but I love the Raw ones too. And I just fucking absolutely love the SmackDown one. The SmackDown one is so fucking dope. The SmackDown one is just oh yes. And you know what? I said this on the podcast. SmackDown has just been the better show. They had a rough start week one. Raw had the better week one. But goddamn, motherfucker, the SmackDowns since that first week have been just good. They're all been good to great, man. They've all just been really thumbs up. Whereas Raw has had some real duds a couple weeks, and it just feels like it's going back to the same old Raw. Whereas it seems like SmackDown's trying to do more. They are progressing more in storylines, whereas Raw's kind of fading. They don't seem to progress as much as SmackDown. And what's crazy is that you would think with an extra hour of TV, you'd have more time to progress storylines, to give more people more time, more opportunities. Nope. But if there's one downside about SmackDown is their roster is still they have a lot of great talent on there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the fact that they have AJ Styles alone, makes it pretty much my favorite show. But another big problem with the show is that it's just with SmackDown, it's just the rosters. It's just the tag teams, the women's division. They have all six of them in that SummerSlam tag match, all there. That's not good. I don't think Raw has many more, but now they added one with Bayley. So I mean, it's just whatever. But yeah, that's all I gotta really say. I just think SmackDown's the better show. They have the better set, in my opinion. Raw's is still pretty fucking awesome, and I hope they keep that one. And I guess they're just gonna keep on using it for pay-per-views until we get fucking sick of it. But as of right now, I'm definitely not sick of it because they look cool, and I probably won't get sick of it as fast as I did with the old sets, because the old sets were it was cool at first, but it just got fucking bland, And they used it for 2 years on Raw and such beforehand, and then after they did Raw 1000, they had that new set, and hey, cool new set, I guess. But then they kind of it kind of just went after, I think it was 2 years. I think the first one they used the plain set was for Battleground 2014, and it just became a trend to just use that same one. Or maybe it was Money in the Bank. It might have been Money in the Bank, actually, because the last one I remember was Payback, so it was probably Money in the Bank. But yeah, Money in the Bank was the first one, and then they just kept on using the same set and stage for every single one, and it just looked bad. It just got, not that it was a bad stage or anything, but it was just so stale. And this one looks cool. It looks new. It looks vibrant. And you know what? I didn't love the old SmackDown one. I didn't really even like it. I thought it was okay. I liked the new Raw one. It was basically SummerSlam, but those are just temporary sets until now. Which the SmackDown one kind of looks new. It kind of looks like its old one and like a new kind of like the SummerSlam meet. You know what I mean? The SummerSlam set, which is basically the Raw ones and the SmackDown Live ones met together. And but yeah, they just look fucking awesome. The tag. No, let's just talk about Raw. What happened? So SummerSlam. Finn Balor got injured and Seth Rollins has another guy that he's injured. The second one with that power bomb, that buckle bomb, which he did into the barricade, which you don't. That's a move that you don't really need to do anymore, man. Like you injured a man's career with Sting, which granted he is old as hell, so that probably had something to play into it. It wasn't just Seth. And hey, this might not have been Seth's fault either. He kind of underthrew him a little bit, but also Finn. He put his arm out like I think he just didn't know how to take the bump necessarily. And but yeah, so he dislocated his shoulder. I forget what exactly he has now, but he's out for, they say, a minimum of 6 months. Hopefully he can be back a little bit sooner. But if I'm looking at my timetable, I think 6 months is right in time for the Royal Rumble. So if I were them, I would have him re-debut in the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and fucking go on to WrestleMania in the main event for the Universal title, which, by the way, that title looks fucking awful. I said that on SummerSlam. Okay. Then what else do we have? With Raw, so they had to do some new Universal Championship stuff. They had it's just basically, I think it was 4 matches. And the winner of all 4 of those matches went on to a Fatal 4-Way next week, which will decide a new Universal Championship. So we had Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins. Good match. I hope the whole storyline with Seth is that everyone he gets in the ring with gets injured. They did that with Sami Zayn. So let's hope that continues. So Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins won. Clean as a whistle. So yeah. Then we had, what was the other match? Neville versus Kevin Owens, which I didn't get to see live, but rewatching it, great match. It was a short match, but every match they have is just great. It's just good to great. Just really just all around solid stuff here, man. Kevin Owens wins, goes on, and then we had Big Cass versus Rusev, which Rusev said, "Fuck this! I'm the U.S. champ. I'm better than all of you." So yeah, let's leave. And Big Cass is in the Fatal 4-Way, which should be interesting. I don't know how he'll fare in the match. He's definitely not winning it. And then Roman versus Chris Jericho. I didn't see this match. I fell asleep before it even happened on Raw. Last thing I saw on Raw was Bayley debut, which, hey, Bayley debuts, and she's going right for the title, which is awesome. Which originally supposedly wasn't supposed to happen, which is cool that she's now getting that shot. But, yeah, so then we had Roman versus Chris Jericho, and Roman won. All that stuff. I didn't get to see it. But, yeah, so the next week, Seth versus Kevin Owens versus Big Cass versus Roman. I think the most likely choice is that Seth is going to win, but I really want fucking Kevin Owens to win. Go for something different, because I read an article that the original idea for for Finn Balor after his title reign was to, what the fuck is this person doing? Why are you on your break? Why are you slowing down now? We're like 20,000 feet from the fucking stoplight. Anyways, why are you going so fucking slow? My road rage is kicking in. See, you don't get to hear my road rage, right? Because I'm driving at night and like nobody's out. But now I'm driving at 5 p.m. when everyone's trying to go home and everyone's a fucking retard. The original plan for Finn Balor after his Universal Championship run was going to face Kevin Owens for the Clash of Champions for the title, which would have been great. I mean, they had a great match of East in the East and a great match of NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. But so then that was supposed to lead to a triple threat match with Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho was going to get involved because they're a tag team. There's going to be a triple threat at Hell in a Cell, which might not sound great, but you know what? Owens and Balor should be great. So I really hope if Owens wins, I really hope that Owens wins, but I'm afraid that if Owens wins, then he's going to have to face Jericho at Clash of Champions, which, look, I love both of them, and their promos are great. They're a great team, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want to see that match, really. It's not a great main event for Clash of Champions. And I guess supposedly they're still trying. They were going to have Seth and Roman out of the title picture for now, and then they're going to continue the Roman versus Rusev feud, which which supposedly they still, according to rumors, that they're still going to try to continue that feud, try to keep Roman out of the main event scene for a while, try to make him a face, which is what they should have done in the fucking first place, but they couldn't fucking hold their load. They should have had him go after the US or the IC title right away, and then like right after SummerSlam, his match against Randy Orton, or not even that, because he was in like 2 main events of shows. He was in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the 8-man and the Fatal 4-Way. He was right in the title scene. And if he just fucking like went for the US title, he would have been like he would have been very much over than he is now. So I hope they continue with the Rusev thing. If not, I see. I guess it's either Seth or Kevin, because Big Cass isn't winning that title. And if he does, I mean, I'm not going to be mad. I think I might be fucking mad because he's not ready at all, and WWE knows this too. So yeah, that's happening. And then SmackDown, I'm kind of close to my house, so I'm going to quickly just brief over SmackDown. SmackDown, again, was a better show than Raw. Even though I didn't get to see the ending of Raw still. From what I saw, it was better. What's great about SmackDown is it's only 2 hours. You know, the Raw should just become 2 hours at this point. Although Raw is getting the Cruiserweight September 19th, they showed a little package for Rich Swann and Grand Metalik. I think Noam Dar was also in that. I don't know if anyone else was in that promo, but that's cool. I don't know if they signed Grand Metalik, have they? I have no idea, but he's great. The only thing that could hold him back was, again, the promos, and he kind of looks like Super Crazy, but with a mask. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, SmackDown, they revealed the new titles. I actually like the titles. The blue on white for the women's title is fucking nice, sick. It's perfect. It's awesome. I like it better than the women's title. And I like the tag team title, the silver nickel with the blue, with the dark blue back. It looks awesome, but the only problem is they both look awesome. They're both great. I like them better than the Raw titles, but the only problem is that fucking it's just so uncreative. It just looks the same. Like fuck. Yeah, they just all look the same, and they are so uncreative, and it just pisses me off. So then we had, and then the main event of SmackDown was that AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler. It's AJ versus Dean automatically at the pay-per-view, but if Dolph wins, it becomes a triple threat, but AJ won in a really good match, the AJ Styles is going to face Dean Ambrose at Backlash. They had a match on Raw, which was good. It was good. The crowd wasn't really into it. I think it was like this, not the Raw right after Money in the Bank, but the week after. They had AJ versus Dean, it was a good match, like I said. Crowd wasn't really into it though, and it was the main event of Raw. They can do so much better with a lot of time. But I really hope it doesn't end up like Dean versus Dolph at SummerSlam. So yeah, that's all I got to really say about post SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to it. Backlash September 11th, and we have Clash of Champions on September 25th. So basically, pay-per-views every 2 weeks. I guess SmackDowns will be at the beginning of the month, and Raws will be at the end. I'm really looking forward to all this stuff. I'm gonna have a podcast with TR. Obviously, don't know what we're gonna do. If we're gonna do separate shows for Backlash and Clash of Champions. Hopefully, the card will be announced so we can just do both on one show. That's kind of what I'm hoping. The card might not fully be announced by then for Clash of Champions, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys did all enjoy. That's my thoughts on the SummerSlam aftermath. I'll see you guys all later.